Hello, welcome to Ellen Ruth Soap. I'm Ellen, and today I am making a soap using this fragrance from Be Scented called Midnight Bourbon. And this is a very distinctly masculine scent, but it's brighter. It's not smoky or anything. It's really nice. Smells like just a good aftershave type of a scent. It does have a little vanillin. It says it discolors to tan, but that it doesn't cause acceleration or anything. I've never soaped with it before. We're going to give it a whirl. And what we're doing, Midnight Bourbon, is I poured these from another soap batch. I have little moon embeds that I colored with silver mist. I'll show you the colorants that I'm going to use in all this in a bit. I haven't decided yet on, I want to do like a mountain and a sky with a full moon. That is what's in my head. So I haven't pulled my colors out yet. When I get to making the soap, you'll see. I'll talk you through that as we get there. But I've got my embeds, got the fragrance. I'm going to do an aloe vera soap, will be the liquid portion, the aloe vera. So I've got to get it all pulled together. It's up here in my mind, and obviously you'll be with me when I show you the colors. So let me get everything pulled together and make some final decisions, and we will come back and make this Midnight Bourbon soap. Hopefully it behaves because it smells great. All right, let's make some soap. All right, we're almost ready for soap additives, but first I wanted to talk about the colors today. Here are my little moon, my midnight full moons, and these are colored with, where is it? I set it down. Here we go. Silver Mist from Nurture Soap, and this is such a beautiful, whimsical silver color. Has a little bit of maybe a lavender or a bluish tint to it. I love it. So those are the embeds. So for the mountain region of this soap, I'm going to be doing most of it in this neutral gray from Nurture Soap. It's a very steely sort of dark gray, but not quite black. And then I'm also going to do a little swirl in there of this chocolate brown because I just want it to be really earthy for the mountain region. So that's going to be the mountains. And then for the sky that my moon embeds will sit in, I will do a little titanium dioxide in a small portion for like a little wisp of clouds. The majority will be this steel blue mica from Be Scented. It's a very grayish steel blue. It's true to its name, with a swirl of blackberry from Nurture Soap. And this is kind of an eggplant color, but it comes out in cold process a little bit grayish, and I love it. So that's going to be the night sky with a little titanium dioxide swirl. Got a lot of colors going on today. Let me read you the scent description for this Midnight Bourbon from Be Scented. It has top notes of bergamot, orange zest, aromatic, middle notes of bourbon accord, clove leaf, peppercorn, lavender. I don't know what peppercorn lavender is, but anyway. Bottom notes of amberwood, leather, and a woody, smooth musk. And I'm not picking up any lavender or floral scent to this, but it's just a really nice sort of a bright, masculine scent. I love it. All right, let me get my additives out and we will get rolling on this soap. All right, we're back with the additives, and I have the fragrance already in here. And what I'm going to do is get my additives all blended in. I'm going to split this in 2 equal portions. One portion will be for the mountain region, one portion for the sky, and I will take my aloe vera lye solution and split it in 2 equal portions. So I'm going to mix this up in 2 parts so that I can, I need to wait for those mountains to firm up enough to make peaks, and while I'm doing that, I don't want the sky portion to thicken on me, so I just like to split it. So let's get all the additives in everything, fragrance in everything. Here goes the kale and clay and the colloidal oats. So yeah, when I'm doing layers, I really like to do it in bite-sized pieces, and that way I'm not fretting like if anything's going to speed up or not. I feel like I just have more control. So that's what we're doing today. Let me get this blended up and get these oils and lye split in 2. Okay, I've got everything split in half. This is half of my oils with all the additives and fragrance, and this is half of my aloe vera lye solution. So I am going to get up to a nice trace, then I'll split off for my colors, and we'll get to pouring this mountain region and let it get pretty nice and firm so that I can shape my mountains, and I'll show you how I do that. I did it once, I did it twice before, and I loved how it came out. So anyway, we'll get to that when we get there. Let's get this blended up first. All right, it's time to test here and see if I can make my little mountains. And I just take my little spatulas and literally just peek up the soap, or at least attempt to. If it's thick enough, it'll hold some peaks. And if it's not, I'll just need to wait a little bit more, which I think I do. This is not quite holding. So I'm just going to wait a little bit more. This is a very slow moving fragrance, which is great. It smells good. It's behaving like a dream. So I've just got to wait a little bit more so those peaks will hold. All right, we're doing something different today. It's been about 36 hours since I made this, and let me tell you what's going on, why it's out of the mold. I was so shocked. I came down and checked this. It went through gel phase. It had so much soda ash on top that when I steamed it, it didn't even budge. So I literally took it out of the mold and ran it under hot running water to get the soda ash off. And so it has a little pitting. So the top is not very glamorous. It is very shiny, but it's not the best feature. So I'm very anxious to get in here. I think the individual bars are going to look great, but I have not had that much soda ash in a very long time, and I'm not sure what caused it. But anyway, we knocked it off. That's why it's out of the mold. Let's get into here and see how those mountains and the moon embeds came out. All right, it's time to cut into these and see what we've got. I am loving the colors and the swirls on the side. Very anxious to see how those little mountains came out. I'm hoping everything looks great on the inside. Boy, I've dealt with soda ash before, but it has been a really long time since I've dealt with that kind of soda ash I had on these. And I really don't know what the deal was. I really don't. Oh, wow, these are cool. All right. It's like sitting on top there. That's kind of funny. Let's see if we get in here. There we go. That's a little more. Boy, these are kind of dark and mysterious looking. So the fragrance is Midnight Bourbon. I don't know if I want to name the soap that, but look at, that's pretty cool. It's almost Van Gogh looking. The mountains are cool. I'm really liking the colors. I'm going to have to think about a name. I'll ask my husband. Maybe he'll have inspiration. Yeah, Van Gogh, that's the vibe I'm getting. All right, let's keep cutting. All right, time for the next loaf. And this fragrance smells really, really nice. And it is, you know, definitely a masculine scent, but it's not overpowering. It's not like in your face strong. It's just really subtle and nice. And it behaved really, really well. Very slow trace, lots of time to work. So it's a good one. Oh, I love that mountain peak. So cool. I might have to post these on Instagram and ask for name options because I am stumped for what to call these. All right, last loaf. I love it that each of these bars is different. You know, when you hand shape the mountains, it's just cool. No two bars are the same, and I think that's really cool. Oh, that one's neat. You know, they almost look like a Disney villain's mountainscape almost, right? Doesn't it kind of evoke that, like you'd see like a Disney bad guy somewhere around there? That's kind of what I'm seeing.